it's me, Art of Singularity, and welcome to my new video. In this video, I will be showing you basically how I unworsened my art. Yeah, so you can see this is basically, that was my first art, but that pink-haired one. And this is just a scroll through. I have an Instagram. I don't use it anymore, but it's basically an archive of all my old work, so you can see how I, I guess, improved over the years. Actually, it's been so the first one was in 2020. You can see how the months go by and stuff from the dates and stuff. That's a redraw of the same character from November, I think. So that was a pretty good leap. And these are just a bunch of drawings. So I mean, I think you should have seen my digital art in other videos, so I think you know how it looks, like my current art looks now. So I've improved a fair bit, but you can see it's steadily getting better over over the years. So this is 2021. Yeah, so a bunch of fan art mixed between fan art and not fan art. So I like that sunset one. That was pretty good. So yeah, but you can see the art's pretty. I wouldn't say it's bad. Some of them are actually kind of good, but most of it's the head's either too big. I had a problem with the chin. The chin was just too long and stuff, and the head was a little bit too big. This was a pretty. This one's really good. I think that was I was inspired by obviously that one wasn't in black and white, but I saw a drawing on Instagram, and it was a sketch, but they had lit up the sketch with this cool, it was neon colors. It looked really cool. So I wanted to do something like that, but I mean, I didn't really succeed. But yeah, that art, this one's really good with the colors and stuff, but the head is too big, if you saw. Or maybe not, but so yeah, just a bunch of this little improvement. What is that head? This head is crazy. But yeah, that one too. It's so you can see they're terrible. They're terrible. It's crazy. It makes me crumple up inside. But I think it's a good reminder of how much I've improved, because sometimes I do art, I do a drawing, it's wow, that's pretty. That one, the rooftop was good. It was good too. Yeah, but I sometimes I do art recently, it's wow, that how did I make something so terrible? But when you look back at these, it's well, it's not it's not that bad. Yeah, so it's around here where I started to get better. Look at this one's pretty much perfect. For what I wanted it to be, it turned out like that. This one is pretty good too. I think that's a little bit too big, but the colors, everything, all the contrast, it's yeah, I don't have any complaints. And then that is my most recent one that I have on my Instagram. So it was a big leap from that to yeah, but so you can see this is where I started, right? And this is a year later, kind of, give or take. And then this is 3 years after that. 4 years after that middle one. So I mean, mainly the way that I improved is just looking at other artists. There's I mainly did YouTube videos. I kind of just constantly watched YouTube videos on how to get better at art or tutorials and stuff. I don't think it really helped that much, the tutorials, because I wasn't actually I didn't know how to draw. Anyways, I'll get to that. So this is a sketch from 2022. So even my sketches, well, obviously, but my sketches gone way better. So all of these are for 2022. This one's actually pretty okay. It's not that bad. I just feel these, the one from 2024, they have more energy, maybe, I think. So I mean, yeah. Essentially, all I did was find artists that I liked. And so I watched like YouTube videos of a bunch of artists, and I kind of just tried to copy them. They were like artists like Keenan Lafferty, I think. So like that was a big one, but I didn't even have a digital, like a tablet at the time, so I couldn't I couldn't like, all I could do was sketch, and that's what I did. Because like most of his tutorials and stuff and videos, which like I loved his videos. Videos were amazing. He kind of stopped recently, which, you know, makes me sad. But no, yeah, his videos were great, but I couldn't only sketch on my sketchbook because I didn't have a digital art tablet. So, and I did get a tablet, and yeah, I tried to put like his advice and stuff to work, but it didn't really work out that well. It did not work out well at all, really. So so no. So after I tried to, no, let me go after it. So I did him. I watched like artists like the Jetty Jet Show, which also was digital. So I don't know what I was thinking. um there was a bunch of like YouTubers I watched to try and get better, and I improved a little bit, but I never like got that big improvement that I wanted, and I don't think I ever got that big improvement that I wanted. I think like there were some spikes in learning, like, but mostly it came from, let me see, when did I get good at art? Well, good is I guess good compared to before, but like I'm not a professional. I don't think I match up to that yet. I'm aiming to get to there, but no, I think it's mainly when I was able to break down like other artists' work. So I'd still look at them, but I mainly moved on to like images instead of YouTube videos. Although YouTube videos did help after I was able to like break down shapes and bodies. So I didn't like learn anything detailed like anatomy, but what I did do was like learn how to simplify like bodies into like shapes. I would like look at a bunch of artists I like I said, and try and copy their style. Like I tried to meticulously get every detail correct, and obviously because I wasn't as skilled as them, I wasn't able to. But you know, every once in a while, like I'd get a good feature. I get something good from them. Like maybe I draw a mouth that I liked, or maybe I draw some eyes that I liked. Or maybe I just get like the face structure down, and that would teach me something about what I'm doing wrong, or like wrong in quotes, but what I'm doing like badly and what I can improve on. So I kind of just collected like a bunch of good things that I liked, and I tried to replicate them, and I could, right? Because like I'm the one who did it. So after like small improvements of like breaking down other artists' work, trying to replicate it perfectly, but failing, right? Most of the time I failed. I still fail, like even if I'm trying to copy other, because I don't have their style, right? I have my own style. So it just naturally turns out differently. But eventually you start learning like, oh, well, you can do it, like you don't like stop trying to make your like art perfect, right? This like sketches especially, they don't need to be these perfect lines. I think for beginners, I think they try and like I tried to make my lines like good on the first go, so I like went really slow on the lines, and it made my drawings look really stiff, and plus I was bad at art, so like they look stiff and they were like off, like the perspective was off, the like maybe the eyes were too big, or the mouth or the chin, like you saw, the chin was like really, really long and stiff, so it was like like what am I doing? But now, after like well, you saw like years of copying and trying to figure out how to do like how to get body parts done correctly, I think it turned out pretty well. Now, I didn't go through my like this process. I didn't do it efficiently because I wasn't trying to be efficient. I was trying to have fun, really, right? I like drawing, so it's not like I put my head down and I grinded, but I did grind. Like I drew every single day, so maybe that has something to do with it, right? I drew every single day. I focused intently on like trying to copy, and but I didn't like do like any structured learning, right? I didn't like do gesture drawings for like, and I don't think it would have helped at that time. I think now I have enough skill to do gesture drawings and then learn from them. But before, I think I would have just gone, because I did try and do gesture drawings before. I was recommended to do it, and maybe I just didn't do it for long enough, and probably that's true. Like I didn't stick to it because it's like, well, first of all, my gesture drawings always turned out bad, and second of all, it wasn't really fun. I like focusing on like the face, right? The face is like where all the emotions kept, where all the expression is. So yeah. And so if you're trying to like just have fun drawing, then draw what you like. Like draw the faces. I find artists fit, like, you know, find artists who draw faces that you like, and then, you know, try and copy that. Don't like go for like the big parts first, right? I think I started improving pretty well after I started breaking down things to learn. Like first I learned how to draw the face well enough. You saw like it didn't really turn out that well, right? How to draw the face well. Maybe I get an eye, I get a nose, right? So after you get your eye, like the eye is good, you like move on to like the nose, and the nose is pretty easy because it's like a line, unless you want to do like a realistic nose. And I've started to skew towards that side more, like more realistic noses, but it's still not like, you know, like how an actual nose looks. But I digress. I mean, yeah, so just build up these small parts first, and then eventually you'll have like a whole. I think the body is a little bit tricky because it could bend in so many ways. Like there's so much perspective, like if you're high, if you're low, there's so much things to learn. How body parts connect to each other. Like how does the neck connect to the body? How does the head connect to the neck, and the neck connect to the shoulders? I think it's complicated for people like me who are learning. And yeah, so I think just looking at different artists and trying to figure out specific areas, you know, just targeting specific areas, kind of like exercising. You don't want to do the like a whole full, there's no full body exercise that's like works every single muscle. You have to work individual muscles, and you can do a bunch of them. You can anyway, I'm going on tangent. But yeah, just focus on specific parts to improve, and over time you'll just get better naturally, you know. I think working on like not being so stiff when you're drawing, like using your entire arm to draw. I used to thought that was so weird. Like how can you use your entire hand, like arm to draw? Because I used to only draw with my wrist. I thought that was what I was familiar with. So of course my drawings just turn out stiff because I didn't have that flow. And when I got the advice from like YouTube videos where you should draw with your entire arm, I was like, what are you talking about? What are you blabbering about? That's not how you. That's what? No. But they were right. Obviously, the professionals were right. So, yeah. I think it was a long process. Even like through like 2023, I think those, you didn't see those sketches, but those sketches are not the greatest. They're better than the 2022 ones, but I mean, come on, they're not that good. So yeah. Just let's not do what's easiest for you, but do what's easiest for you to have fun with. Like just, if you like drawing faces, draw faces. Do you like drawing bodies, interesting poses? If you like interesting poses, try and draw them. It'll be difficult, right? And you'll mess up, but I think you'll always learn something from from how you mess up. Well, maybe I made the arms too long. Maybe I made the body. Maybe I need to go back to simplifying, right? learn how to simplify bodies. I think that makes it really easy. Shapes and stuff. I used to not like to do that because it's like I didn't want my drawings to look like a doll, like a ball jointed doll. But I think, I don't know, it doesn't really turn, like I do that now, and it doesn't really turn out looking like that. It just looks more put together. I used to try and get every line perfect and erase, like I used to erase a bunch, but I don't think you don't need to erase to get a drawing looking like, yeah. Anyways, I think that's about it. The video's basically over. So, hey, look, it's the final page of that drawing. Well, this entire video was like the drawing that was in the backdrop, I think. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So, that's about it. That's how I un-worstened my art, essentially. I hope at least some of this was of use to someone. And yeah, I suppose you know what, hold on. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you for liking and for commenting and for subscribing, for watching. Like, someone made it all the way here. Someone's hearing this, and if they're not, like, if they didn't make it here, then they're not hearing this. So thank you for watching all the way through. Good luck on your journey, or just good luck in general. Goodbye.